everyone, and welcome to day 8 of the Advent of Logos 2023. Today, we have another new brief. We're generating a brief from an actual client. One of my friends said that they will help me with acting as a real client and giving me a brief for a logo, and they will be able to also give me some feedback on the work that I do for them. Let's go. Hello, Val. You will
Hey,
be my client today.
yeah, I think I've got enough.
You have a good brief for me?
I do.
I'm ready.
So I'm gonna send you the brief. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. I have a personal brand. It's called Little B, and I have one for design, one for handmade children things, like albums and decorations for parties. And I have a part for bridal that has to be a different brand. So its name is Little Biz Bridal.
Mm-hmm.
So in each of the logos, I have a bee.
Right.
So I want a stylized one that's more clean looking because the one for children is very comics like.
Right.
So this one should be very different.
May I see the existing one?
I have two. One is for design, and it's very, very clean. And the one for children, okay, I like. There is one more, and it's a sports brand, but it's still the Little B one. So this one is the handmade one.
Uh-huh.
It's more childish one, but it just fits the brief. So let me see if I can find the other one. The sporty one is very close to this one, so I don't want it that way. Yeah, it's for sports clothing for girls, so it just fits. And let me check if I can find the other one. It's not a real logo. It's more of a. It's just the bee. It doesn't have the type.
It's so cute though.
Yeah, that's made for animation because it's for the web animation. You can see that they don't match each one, so I don't mind if they don't.
Yes, this was my next question. What is the idea? Do you want something similar to the previous ones, or something completely different, or something in the middle?
Maybe something in the middle. It has to have some kind of idea that it's some part of that, because it has to represent me.
Right.
It's the crafting one, but it doesn't have to be. You can go either way. I don't mind. I prefer the gray.
You prefer the gray.
Maybe some pinks, but very, very light. But don't stick to that. Just an idea.
Okay.
I want to see what you have to offer.
Okay. Right. And here you're giving me the opportunity to also explore different concepts and variations and show you and show you what I come up with.
I think they're probably things that I haven't thought about, so you can offer me.
All right. Yes.
You will
Okay.
give me a different perspective on it.
I hope that I can.
I know you can.
All right. Thank you very much, Val, for this. And I will get back to you when I have something for you.
I can't wait.
Yay! This is our first official brief, and I'm a bit nervous. So, Little B Bridal is a handcrafted bridal brand that specializes in creating exquisite and personalized bridal accessories. We pride ourselves on attention to detail, craftsmanship, and a commitment to making every bride feel special on her big day. While we still want to stand out, it's essential to be aware of other bridal brands. Our logo should distinguish itself while still fitting into the broader bridal aesthetic. Please keep in mind the brand's commitment to craftsmanship, individuality, and the celebration of love. The logo should evoke emotions of joy, elegance, and romance while maintaining a timeless quality. All right, I am excited. Again, it's a different brief than the rest of the logos that I made so far. So not only that it's from a real person for a real brand, but also that it's completely different than the rest. It's for bridal, handmade, crafting services. Let's do some research. The first impression that I get from all of these bridal logos is that they utilize a lot of circles, a lot of like flowing curved lines and flowing typefaces, a lot of fonts that look like they're handwritten. And also there are a lot of logos that look like they are just abbreviations or the like letter mark, the initials maybe of the studio or of the owner or something like this. So that is another take on it. But I do want to have an icon as well, not only the text or the name of the brand. I'm gonna start with the B first, just to get things flowing. So I want to make a B, but like in the more flowy lines, so that it looks like a bridal logo. And another idea I have is somehow to create a B in the form of a heart, but I still haven't decided how that would look. No, they look more like rivals than lovers. So yeah, they look more like they're battling each other. No. Let's try something else. So first the flowing B idea, the flowing lines. It's little b, but can it be queen bee as well? I like this. It's much more bridal, obviously, than these are, because as far as I can see, bridal logos have a lot of lines. So this one having a lot of lines might as well fit to the bridal logo. But I also want to do something with the heart, so let's figure that out as well. Does this look like a bee to you? I don't like it that much. Right, so I really like where this is going. I want to try recreating it in Illustrator. So this one and this one. All right, let's do the logo in Illustrator now. I am nervous. This is concept 1. I'm sorry, my camera has died.
Let's do this.
All right, we're done with the design. Now I'm going to present the designs to Val and see what she thinks about them. All right, Val. So I wanted to show you the first concept that I have for your handmade bridal accessories business.
Okay, can't wait.
So this is the first concept.
Ooh.
We can see it here. The idea came from looking through a lot of other bridal agencies logos and seeing that they have a lot of flowing lines and shapes and flowing scripts as well to their logos. And so I decided to create a bee from these flowing lines, and also the flowing lines make up they twist like this to create like a eternity knot somehow.
I see, that is very cool.
Because the knot, symbolizing the marriage, sort of.
Yeah,
Right.
I never thought of that.
So the knot and the bee, it's not little bee, it's queen bee in this case. I thought maybe taking a little bit of this turn with the crown would give it a more of a royal.
I think that's very fitting because actually the bride is the queen of the event.
Right.
So
And
this
so
is really cool.
I'm sorry I didn't implement it any colors, so this might, be in the future, but I wanted to show the concept first before continuing further. I chose a sans serif typeface for the little bee so that it doesn't clash with the bridal that I decided that I wanted to be like handwritten script typeface.
I must admit, I tried to make one the logo, and the bridal was the exact same type.
Well, yeah, there were
Yeah.
there were a lot of very very nice scripty typefaces, but this was the one that I chose in this case.
Well, most of them are really hard to read, so this one is it's an easy one to read. So
Exactly, exactly my point. Yes. Okay. Do you want to continue to the next one and then you give me feedback?
okay, yeah, let's do
Okay. Right. The second is a bit different. The other one is here. The second concept has. So I saw a lot of handmade jewelry sort of logos and concepts, and I wanted to implement that, the handmade aspect, and a bee into it. So
Yeah, it's really cute.
so I decided to include the bee here, like it's chilling or something, and then and then some leaves and some, I don't know, I think these would have been like jewels or earrings or something like this that has to do with handmade stuff.
Crystals and stuff.
Something like this. And here I chose to do little b only with small letters and the bridal in the flowing like script typeface. And that one is to contrast.
But it's not as readable.
No.
R and the I, they just mix up.
A little bit.
I can't read.
Yes, but it sort of reminded me more of Handmade. That's why I chose this one.
I think it will work. Just it needs a little bit more work on the typeface. With the handwork. Different one, but working on the existing one just to make the readability better. Because I have one.
But yeah, and this is only this.
Yeah, that one's very cute.
I wanted this like circle surrounding it to not be like a complete circle, and only these things to be on some like branches looking parts, and then suggesting the circle with these dashed lines a little bit.
I like that.
Also a circle, for the for connecting people. Community. Yes.
So I really like that one, but I wish we could play a little bit more and make. I'm really not into the crystals. They're very pretty, and everything is very soft and round. It just doesn't fit there. But if we can play a little bit more with the type and make it more like the little bee is thicker than the other ones, so it stands out, and the other one is like background. If we can keep that, and if we can keep somehow just a second version, the bee and the type, but without the circle, so it can be used on smaller things, because it's more about print and paper thing. And I doubt there will be much space for the whole thing on every single thing. They can both be used, but to make a small version of it.
Yes,
maybe just part of the circle, like a moon, and be sitting on it. If you want, we can go to the other one and give you feedback on that one.
Okay, let's first feedback on the first one.
Oh, I like the bridal, obviously. But I need more cohesion between little b and the bridal word, because one is straight and the other has italic. They don't very well. So tying them somehow, I'd like. And the crown is a guy's crown. It's not a woman's crown. They are very different in cultures, but mostly this king. So maybe make it change it a bit with 1 point. Maybe like, yeah.
So you mean without these ends here? Oh.
Yeah. It will look more like a tiara.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I understand. I guess that makes sense. All right. And some other feedback on this one?
Yeah, maybe we can try the little bee and the bridal at the same time, because I like how the thickness of the lines of the bee and the thickness of the lines of the bridal match. So this one.
But do you mean for both to be this font, or for both to be script font?
Maybe the bridal one.
The bridal one.
Because they match with the bee. And one more thing, can we try the B, but in negative, so it's more filled, whole thing, not just lines,
Mm-hmm.
because it's gonna be sitting on print very well. It just the not to be like whole image.
Just this in the middle to be in white.
Yeah, symbol. It might not be the exact same, but the symbol they're not.
Yeah.
You can see how it's gonna fit in a darker field B, because you have to make the elements a bit bigger, so they when you make the logo very small, you don't lose those very small elements.
Mm-hmm.
So you might to tinker a bit.
All right, I will tinker a little bit with it.
That's it. I think when you make these corrections, it will be a lot better than now, because it's going to be better.
Okay. This one, you said, especially this bridal here is unreadable, and probably the font will need some more work or some other
I
font.
want to be a little bit thicker and to fix readability.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the top half of the B to be a bit more circle-like, not so small, because that's the beauty of the B.
The letter B to be smaller or bigger?
No, I mean the top half of the B to be more open.
More open, right. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, I actually like the more handmade look of the type. It looks, I like it. It fits very well. Maybe make the lines as thicker as frame goes around.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, when you put that on a very small, I think it's gonna be readable better.
All right. Yeah, the problem with this typeface is that there is only one font, like only regular. So, but I can.
You might need to make it by hand.
I will try to make something by hand, because that would be another challenge.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yes.
That when you make the lines thicker, you will have to make the holes of the letters bigger.
Right.
Because when you the whole thing, the whole will be very, so you need negative face to be able to read.
All right. Well, that will be a challenge indeed.
Well, those are my codes. So let's go and see what you can do out of them.
All right. And for like a smaller logo for this, or for a smaller variation of this, you imagine just to have the B.
Yeah, and maybe one branch, not the whole circle.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you can have the type at the left. So you have just the B and a very small branch, and be a whole thing.
So that this could come here, somewhere next to the B. Yeah. Yeah, I think this would look nice.
I think so too. I really like the B. But yeah, I really like bees anyways.
But as concepts, what do you think? Like, do they match sort of what you expected, or was it something completely different and it's not something that you're looking for?
I actually came open-minded.
Good.
And went both ways. So I like both. And I'm not sure which one's better.
All right. Well,
I want to see them finished and then decide which one is better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I will work on them tomorrow, and we will convene again to check what I did. Thank you so much for being on the video and the channel, and for helping me with feedback.
No problem. It's my pleasure. Bye.
All right, everyone, we are done for today. I will work on the feedback that I received from Val, and tomorrow I will work on the two concepts, and I will film again with probably a voiceover or something, and we will see what Val thinks of the final results. Bye for now.